Alright, so this is just going to be a random, not so random, just a recording of how I'm feeling right now. And just being honest. It's not really I don't know. I get to the point where, look, 999, I saw that maybe 2 or 3 times today. I don't know. I lost count. But I'm at this point right now where I am just really tired. It's like I just been putting in so much work, and like I get to this place where I'm like, oh, I want this to happen. It's gonna happen. This is where I see myself at, and then it's just like, okay. It's like being told, okay, no, that's not available, or no, you have to wait for this, or there's another obstacle. And again, I admit that it does feel it does feel it just feels that I don't know. Well, I don't even know if I'm going the right way, but whatever. It feels just, it's irritating is the best words that I can come up with, honestly. Because I'm irritated. I have been it's funny because I was at a point where I was so I was afraid or hesitant about moving to a new place in my life, and letting go of things. And I felt well, I don't know what's gonna happen in my life if I let this go, and next thing you know, now I'm here where I'm like, oh, I've let things go, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready for the next stage. I'm ready. And each time I'm like, oh, I'm ready to do this, it's like, no, yeah, I know you're ready, but this isn't it either. And just, this can be applied to any situation. It could be a relationship. It could be moving into a new home. It could be, I don't know, just moving on to different things. And I don't know, it just made me feel like, even though, yes, I am frustrated, I kind of see how my divine masculine feels. And again, just realizing that more than anything, and I was watching Man of Delight yesterday, and just saying how she was saying how, like, you just start to use the pronoun, we, instead of just me and I, that really it is a we, you and your twin, your counterpart, your divine masculine or your divine feminine, for those who are cross-watching, that you are a team. You are a part of each other. And so again, like, it's a we deal. And so anyways, I just say all that to say that while looking for these looking into these new phases in my life and ready to move on and things like that, and this is where my desire is to move on to the next phase of my life, the next level. And I see where God has taken me, and I'm excited for it. And even then, with my excitement, it's just like, okay, well, it's still not happening, and again, so I just say all that to say that it made me think about, and this is not in any way trying to be, just telling people what they want to hear, but honestly, I feel like this is what my divine masculine feels. I think, and this is again something that Man of Delight touched upon, how many people in the twin community, the spiritual community at that, many people continue to refer to things as, I'm sorry, it's a lot, I'm driving and I'm on the highway. Anyways, that people continue to spread the information of separation, and that, continuing to believe that you and your counterpart are separate is kind of what, I don't know, it's a pain that's attached to that. And it's like, the more that you continue to say that you and your twin are separated, the more that really, that's kind of what you're manifesting. And that's not saying that if you stop saying that physically you guys are going to get back immediately. But again, just realizing that this love, this connection, this bond between you and your divine counterpart is really beyond the physical anyways. But again, just realizing that, if you are healing, if you are moving on to the next stage, leveling up, so is your twin. And I think it's a lot, it shows a lot about how people in the community will say, especially divine feminine, again, this is something that Man of Delight was touching on, that a lot of divine feminine have this belief that the divine masculine are the ones who are holding everything back, or that, as a divine feminine, we don't have anything else to heal. What has taken my divine masculine so long? And admittedly, I was guilty of doing that myself along this journey, feeling like I was the one who was ready, because I knew about the connection. I felt that I was ready. I felt that I knew what I was getting myself into, and I felt that I could handle it. But again, realizing that, number one, this connection is intense, but that this connection really isn't even about the other person and what they're doing. It's really about yourself. Hence why you and your divine counterpart, you are one and the same. And again, that, if your divine masculine or your divine feminine, if they are not ready, if they are not, if they have not healed something within, or whatever the case is, whatever you're accusing your twin of doing, there's a good chance that you are doing the same. And again, that's something that I had to acknowledge. And so anyway, I'll share all that to say that even though I'm feeling kind of irritated about obstacles being in the way, it just shed light into how it is for my divine masculine as well, again, because we are one. But I just wanted to share that because, there may be a lot of people out there who feel that their divine counterpart doesn't love them, and honestly, there's no one who can truly tell you who your divine counterpart is, but it does require you as an individual to be honest with yourself and to really seek guidance and wisdom, have discernment, and that gut instinct, that intuition, on whether or not this person is your divine counterpart. And again, like I said, I say all this to say that, a lot of times we, on this journey, get dependent on readers, on psychics, on different people telling us what is going to happen and what can happen, how our twin is feeling at this moment and stuff like that. And, that it can be encouraging along the way. Or it can be very just, I don't know, it's almost like those are things that tickle your ears. Like, those are things that you want to hear. But all of that is null and void if you are not facing yourself, if you are not getting to the root issue. You have to kind of question yourself. Why do you continue to go back to the readers? Or why do you continue to go back to these people? Is it for validation? Is it because you don't believe? Is it because you don't have faith? And again, I share this just because I have been there myself, of feeling like I needed to go to all these different people for validation because I just did not trust what the Most High Creator was saying to me. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share. And that, we're not alone. We are definitely continuing to work, but also just trust and have faith and believe that Source, God, the Most High, our Creator, is working things out. And just know that if this is truly your divine counterpart, this is truly the connection the one that God has created for you, have faith and trust and believe and know that it's going to work out. It may not work out when you want it. You may not see the things manifest when you want it to or when you think it should. But things are truly in God's timing. And in the meantime, when you turn your attention away from worrying about what the other person is doing and really reflect on why you are feeling that obsession or feeling that desire, that need to know what's going on with them, once you get to that root issue, you really just start to find yourself at more peace. Even with all that being said, when I say to turn that attention away, that doesn't mean to turn the love away. And that's something that I've had to learn to differentiate on my journey. Even though I'm turning, I don't put as much energy and attention on what my divine masculine is doing. That doesn't stop my love for him. That doesn't stop me from sending love and sharing love. And even in that sense, that doesn't always mean reaching out physically on the 3D level. What that simply means is you are showing love to yourself and honoring yourself, being authentic. So that's really what I wanted to share, and I really hope this help someone else out on their journey, because I know that these reflections help me, and that's what I'm here to do. So with all that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will continue to post some more.